In the heart of Africa, where the earth sings with history, where our forefathers fought for independence, we stand today at a crossroads, where our destiny remains in our hands. We honor the legacy of visionaries like Thomas Sankara, Nelson Mandela, and Haile Selassie, leaders who once inspired hope, change, and self-reliance across our beloved continent of Africa. They showed us that greatness resides within us, not in the hands of others. But since the days of our hard-won independence, we've faced a new form of colonialism, more subtle yet equally crippling, neo-colonialism. Our so-called democracies are tangled in webs spun by foreign powers. Our policies are scrutinized and manipulated to serve the interests of our neo-colonial masters. Our lands are rich with resources, from the breathtaking Sahara sands to the lush forests, precious minerals, and brilliant mines. Yet, despite our wealth, we've been shackled by poverty, conflict, and underdevelopment, and labeled as third-world countries, heavily reliant on foreign aid and loans. But we are not a third world. We are first in resilience, first in unity, and first in potential. How did we allow ourselves to be labeled as the third world when we were part of ancient civilizations? The great pharaohs of ancient Egypt built a fearful and powerful empire. How could we be in the third world when one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Great Pyramid at Giza, stands as a testament to the power of the African mind? Africa has great potential, rich in culture, resources, and untapped opportunities. But sadly today, foreigners still hold sway over our economies, echoing the struggles of the past. But right now, the time has come for a new battle, a battle for economic liberation. Remember that our forebears fought for political independence. However, their efforts continue to be in vain because we haven't achieved economic independence. Achieving this form of independence starts with us, Africans from Cameroon, Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, and beyond. We must look inward and channel our time, energy, and resources into building a self-reliant Africa. No more dangerous journeys across the deserts and the Mediterranean to Europe or other lands. The key lies in nurturing our own continent, not in moving to other continents because they have built self-reliant societies for themselves. Consider the case of Nigerians studying in the United Kingdom, where in 2021 alone, they contributed an estimated £1.9 billion to the UK economy. If our education infrastructure in Africa is developed, spending such sums on other continents wouldn't be necessary. If you must travel to other continents, don't forget your roots. Return and invest in Africa's future. We can make it on our soil too without subjecting ourselves to our former masters. We should acknowledge our colonial past and build on it to our advantage. Singapore was colonized by the British, but despite its small size and lack of natural resources, it is one of the world's wealthiest nations due to its strategic location, strong trade policies, and a focus on education and technology. Other colonized non-African countries now prosper. So, it's not about superiority, it's about resilience after colonization. Japan thrives on resources that are not of its own, yet it is an industrial and technological Asian giant. Why can't Africa, with its resources, be on the same level as Japan? It's time to harness our own potential for a brighter future. No more excuses. Let's unite and strive for a future that rivals advanced, industrialized nations. The journey to economic independence begins with us. Together, we can build a prosperous Africa, just as we achieved political independence in the past. Let's refocus, invest, and rise to our full potential. It's time we take the reins of our destiny. We must rebuild our nations by reforming our policies, protecting our human and mineral resources, and harnessing all that toward achieving all-round independence. We must invest in systems that empower our youth and harness our collective intelligence. We are calling on partners to join SOS Premier and invest in viable sectors of the African economy such as education, agriculture, transport, technology, trade, mining. Together, we can reshape our destiny. Let's embrace the legacy of our heroes, honor their sacrifice, and build the Africa they envisioned, an Africa that is free in a complete sense of freedom. Together, let's take charge of our destiny.